not being polarizing enough. You're not being masculine enough with these females, okay? But do you put all of your focus onto those times and think, fuck, that could happen again? I might get that fucking weird text. I might get that girl that rejects me. No, dude. You have to go out with a killer instinct fucking mindset. I am going out tonight, and there is no reality that exists in which I don't pull, okay? Across the fucking multiverse, all alternative universes that exist, in whatever wormhole across the fucking universe, in every single one of them, I pull tonight. That's what happens. Are you guys pulling tonight? Yes! You're fucking pulling tonight. Jesus Christ. Listen to me. Yo, what's going on, guys? Before we crack into the rest of the video, I had to hop on here and say welcome to the greatest piece of content that I have ever created. When I was on stage giving the speech, I knew it was good. People came up to me afterwards and they said it was awesome. But now as I'm sitting here editing it, I am realizing that this is the greatest piece of content that I've ever created on the channel. This video is going to be my ultimate manifesto on having a killer instinct both in the field and out of the field. Both how to go out and pick up women and be a hard closer, and also just in your day-to-day life be a fucking man that charges headfirst into life and that gets shit done. Now I need you, not for me, but for you to make time to watch or listen to this entire video. Listen to it at work, listen to it in the car, listen to it while you're making love. I don't care, but listen to the video, take it all in, develop this killer instinct. Do me a quick favor right now, give it a like, and enjoy. I've got a lot that I really want to talk about today, and it's going to be, at the last seminars that I've done, I was very, and you guys can even kind of see this in those videos, I was very chill at those ones. I was very just kind of like, I wanted to like show that I could be grounded, right? Because in a lot of my videos, I'm fucking, hey, and then when you try to fuck the bitch, you want to take her to the blah, 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 right? I was very grounded and, chill at these seminars. But this one, I don't want to be fucking grounded, okay? I want to get weird here because I want to talk about not being a pussy, okay? That's what I'm here to talk about today. So are you guys interested in me talking about not being a fucking pussy? Is that something that you guys want to hear about? Yeah. Okay, good. Because that's what I'm fucking talking about, is some killer instinct shit here, all right? So that's what we're doing here today. So just before this began, I was actually out here with Mustafa. Are you guys all in the Facebook group?
Yeah.
Are you guys? Yeah?
Of course.
Okay, dope. So the Facebook group, let's face it, right? It's the best Facebook group on Facebook. Fucking A. I'm not talking pickup self-development. I'm talking in general. It's the best Facebook group we've got, right? And a bunch of you guys are in the group. I definitely recognize you guys. So Mustafa and I were outside and we were doing some approaches and stuff, right? And what got me talking about this with him was I said, so we're walking through and we're in Times Square over here. All you guys, I'm sure, have tried to game in Times Square, which is just, it's awful. You're like, yeah, I've tried. It's brutal. Yeah. You know why, though? It's because they think that you're trying to sell them something. That's like the big problem, right? So I always tell guys, if you're in like Union Square, you're in Times Square, any of these places where you've already seen people that are like handing out flyers and like, hey, come to this comedy show or whatever. Anytime you're in that situation, I always will have students go up and be like, hey, excuse me, real quick. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to, I just want to say, hey. And you say those words, I'm not trying to sell you anything, and you just get this extra split second of attention from them that can then like buy you the time to actually have, a decent interaction. So, but we were out there and we were moving through this crowd. We were going to go over to Dwayne Reed and I was going to get some water or whatever. And these three chicks kind of come barreling through and they're fucking hot, right? And from the time that I saw them to the time that I opened my mouth and said hello to them, it was, what, dude, a billionth of a fucking second? Photons don't even move that fast, dude. Photons aren't even moving as quick as I fucking moved to say hey, right? It was, right? It was like time and space had just disappeared and I was just like, hey, what's up? Hey, come here, what's your name? And boom. And we end up in an interaction with them, right? And so much of pickup, and especially here in New York fucking City, dude, oh my God. If anybody ever asks me the question again, hey, where's a good place to game in New York? Fucking step outside of your door and be a human being, and that's a great place to game in New York, dude. You guys know you're in the best city in the world to game? Are you guys aware of this or whatever? Because a lot of guys have the excuse, right? I have a guy fucking right now who's living like outside of Philadelphia, right? And he's like, I got to go into the city and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, that's kind of valid, okay? You guys are living in fucking New York City, bro. It's the best. It's the best city in the world. I think I've had the most amount of day game polls, definitely not night game polls, but day game polls probably in New York City, more than likely. Freddie, what's up, boy? Hey, you cut that hair.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. Have a seat. Looking sharp. Yeah. But anyways, the thing is it's like you have to take advantage of these opportunities. You have to be able to take advantage of these opportunities. Have you guys ever heard the idea or the concept or know the concept of a lead funnel? Raise your hands if you understand a lead funnel. Raise your hand if you understand that. Okay, some of you, you kind of do, right? So here's the idea. And the way that I always explain it to students is really the way that I like to explain it with my own business and then compare it to the way it works with women, okay? So the idea of a lead funnel. So if I'm trying to get guys to take boot camps with me, for example, okay, that's kind of the bottom of my lead funnel, right? So your funnel goes like this. Up here at the top, it's like I've got all of my free YouTube subscribers or the people in the group, right? Then down here, it's like people that are kind of like engaging with stuff, like they're commenting and whatever, right? Then down here, it's like maybe they buy a course. Down here, it's like maybe they do Skype coaching with me. And then down here, they're signing up for a boot camp, okay? So if I'm trying to get a human being to sign up for a boot camp, am I going to do better if I have 1,000 YouTube subscribers, aka like top of the lead funnel, or if I have 100,000, right? It's 100,000 because that means that I'm just that much more likely to get them down to the bottom to take a boot camp. And I feel like that's a really good kind of visual representation that you guys can understand to understand the lead funnel. And I'm telling you guys from working with so many fucking dudes, either here at these seminars, boot camps, anything, most dudes are not filling that fucking lead funnel at the top. Like they're just not. Aaron, hey dude, hope all's well. Things just really aren't working out for me with this pickup shit. How many approaches did you do this week? I did like 8. 8's not enough. 8 approaches. Raise your hand if you've done more than 8 approaches this week. Okay, a few of you have it. And it was brave of you to not raise your hand. I appreciate that. I put you in a spot right there, and you guys came through for me. So 8 approaches, right? You go up to 8 different girls. If you go up to 100 human beings out in the world, how many of them are pieces of shit? 100 human beings, not girls, guys, girls, fucking whatever, transgenders, whatever the fuck. 100 people, how many of them are pieces of shit? I don't know, 50? People suck, bro. You drive through New York City, fucking slamming on the horn, trying to steal shit. People are screaming. I saw a fight earlier. People suck, dude. Okay? So you go up to 8 girls, and let's say that 50 people out of 100, 50% of the population is a fucking dog shit person, okay? And you're going to go up to 8 different chicks, and you go in, and you're nervous, and you're going to go up, and you're going to be like, hey, excuse me, real quick, sorry. Not now, I have a boyfriend. Not fucking now, you ugly fat loser. Okay? If you get that 8 times, and then you're going to dictate your self-worth as a man off of these 8 fucking dumbass people. I'm not saying women, camera, when this goes on YouTube. I'm not saying women. I'm saying fucking people suck, okay? So you have to go up to enough people, okay? You got to go up to enough girls, do enough approaches for you to then also run into the fucking diamond in the coal mine, right? Okay, this is a coal mine and you're digging for diamonds. So what I want you guys to think about is I want you to think about a very high quality woman that you know, okay? Whether this is a girl you've been with, whether this is a girl that just a friend, somebody from work, okay? Think of a high quality woman, all right? Now think about the traits of that woman, okay? How does she behave? How does she act? How is she, carrying herself throughout this life? And now imagine that high quality woman is standing on a street sidewalk, okay? And I really want you guys to visualize this. Picture this woman, okay? And she's standing on the street sidewalk and she's texting somebody. And a guy like yourself comes up and just says, hey, excuse me, are you checking your Tinder? Do you think that high quality woman is going to be like, fuck you, dweeb? Or is she going to be like, oh, no, I'm actually not. Oh, okay. Honestly, I just wanted to come up and, say I thought you were cute. Right? Like she's going to be a decent human being, right? And so we are judging so much of our self-worth off of, again, just the reactions and the opinions of kind of just dog shit people, right? it's a very low quality person that would act that way in any sort of an engagement with a stranger. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, are you following this idea? And yeah, again, just from working with so many guys now on all these different fucking programs or whatever I'm doing, it's like, again, if you're not going out and finding these high quality women where you can prove to yourself that, hey, this could work for me. I could get good fucking responses out of girls. If you're not doing yourself the service of even talking to enough of them in order to potentially experience that, you're setting yourself up for failure. Like 100% out of the gate. You're just setting yourself up for failure. And you guys have all seen my YouTube videos, obviously. Okay, right? So I have a few quotes, right? There's a few Evolution Daily quotes. I think I'm going to get them all quoted on my fucking face, bro. Just like the 3 or 4, right? And one of them is the brain needs proof, not promises, right? And I can't remember the first time that I heard that one, but I remember the first time that I heard it, it fucking blew my mind. Because I realized what that really means. And what that really means for me is when you're first starting off doing game and talking to girls and shit, you know, it's rough out here, right? Like, I'm sure you guys have been through some shit. It's hard. You go up and, you know, and you're just like, what, dude? I watched some videos. I'm on a forum. I put on this shirt. It makes me feel confident. And I just want to fucking meet you. I just want to Hi. Hey, hello. Hi. I'm Aaron. Okay. Bye. I just wanted to meet you. What's the problem? Why can't I just fucking meet you? It's hard, right? But then what happens? Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm Aaron. I just want to go up and say, hey, I'm Aaron. Oh, well, hi. How's your day going? Oh, it's good. I'm just walking around. I just got this fucking pumpkin spice latte. I'm basic white bitch. I'm about to put on my Uggs and my North Face here at the end of this, so, and she laughs a little bit. Whatever. You get to talking to her, right? Hey, maybe we could, I don't know, maybe we could hang out sometime. She's like, yeah, sure. And you get that phone number, right? And then you text her, and then she flakes. And you never see her again, right? But guess what? Oh, I'm a man that's capable of going up and saying hello to a fucking girl, running a decent interaction with her, and getting a fucking phone number, dude. It's beautiful. Listen to me, we're so hard on ourselves because you'll watch some of my stupid fucking infields, right? You'll watch like the one in Thrive where I'm fucking, I don't show the sex part, that's on my cell phone. But like where I'm pulling like this fucking hot Puerto Rican and shit, right? Or like the fucking girl that he filmed me pulling here in New York, and you'll watch some other pickup coach's shit, and then you're like out having anxiety and you're judging yourself on it, and you're like, fuck, dude, these guys are out here. This guy in the group posted a field report last night. It was epic. Everyone's getting laid but me. That's not the case, man. Take like most people you know, dude, and you're like, hey, bro, this is what you're going to do, okay? So you see aisle 9 right over there? All right, fucking hot-ass blonde, okay? You're going to go up to her, and you're just going to basically use all of the tools that you possibly can inside of your personality and your psyche, and you're going to go try to fuck her right now. Don't hold in the laugh. You don't have to cover up. This is a comedy show. I'm just doing stand-up here. I don't even know what I'm talking about. No, listen, but you go up and you say that, right? Aisle 9, you're going to go you're going to fucking stick your ween right inside of that girl's peen. You're going to fucking put a baby in her, and like, that's what's up. That's what's going to happen, right? This dude's going to be like, I'm not going to talk to her. Are you fucking kidding? And again, even the guy that you know that you're like, oh, this dude's a cool motherfucker from accounting at my work, he's probably fucking slaying or whatever. He's going to go up. He's probably going to be really nervous. It is a very small percentage of guys that could actually pull off, especially dating cold approach. Night game, a little liquid courage, most men could still probably pull it off, right? But to go full circle with that idea, really, I wanted to bring it back to just that quick interaction that we had out there, because I have just had so many circumstances where I just almost didn't do it. I just almost didn't fucking say hello. Did you guys happen to see the video field report that I did? Well, some of you said you're not in the group, so you definitely didn't see it. I did a video field report about last weekend. I had 2 polls in a row. Friday night I pulled a girl. Saturday night I pulled a girl. Hooked up with both of them. And the one from the second night, the first one, he was actually there. This is my buddy Jason. He lives near me in Columbus. We game together and shit. And so he was actually there for the one girl. He met her and all of that. And I ended up going home with her at like fucking 3:20 in the morning after giving up. I was done. I actually went home and got in bed. And then she texted me and she goes, I really wish I would have came with you. And I'm like, oh, fucking goddamn it. I was just about to jack off. I was just about to jerk it. I'm on season 3, episode 4 again of Game of Thrones. I'm rewatching it. I'm about to have the best night ever. And now I have this fucking hot blonde bitch from down the street texting me to come over. I'm tired. Okay? My jeans are tight. It's hard to put on and take off tighter jeans, But I just went in my basketball shorts and my shit, in my tank top. It's got an American flag on it. And I went over there and I played with her little dog for a little while. And, girls like seeing you with their dogs because it shows the way that you would handle a child. Do you guys know this? You guys know this? This isn't a joke. You guys know this? Right? So people always say that when a woman starts trying to get you to get a pet, right? Babe, I think we should get a fucking dog. They don't say fucking, they're ladies. Babe, we should get a dog. And when they're trying to do that, it's because they want to see how you're going to be with a child. So if you go over and you're weird around a dog, right? If you're like, oh, get that fucking thing away from me, the girl's going to be turned off. But if you grab that dog up and you fucking show it who's boss, you hold it up by its neck and just start petting it, she's going to be super turned on, dude. Because she's like, oh, that's him holding our child, essentially. So I go over there and I play with the dog. And, then we end up fucking, and that's cool, right? But the second night, that's the more important one here. First set of the fucking night, okay? It's my first approach of the night. I walk up, long-ass line. Luckily, my buddy Alex is a door guy. Dap him up, fucking walk in. And it's just, I'm kind of past the point of needing to warm up. I'm not saying that you should be past that point. If you need to warm up, then warm up, if whatever you have to do to get it to work for you to be able to talk to chicks and shit, you got to do that, right? I'm past the point of needing to warm up. So I see this girl and her friend, right? And I go up and I'm like, hey, I really like your jersey. And it was an Ohio State jersey. Hey, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. So it's an Ohio State jersey. And I'm talking to her about, the Ohio State jersey, blah, 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 whatever. And her little fucking friend here, I'd opened the wrong girl. I see them again, just for a split second. Just like a split second that I see these two girls. And so I'm talking to the one with the jersey, and she's the one that I don't want. I'm looking at her little friend here, and it's my 10. It's my perfect. It's just anything you've ever seen me say in a video, I'm ever, in videos sometimes I'm like, yeah, I want, a girl with, pierced tits. Check. Tongue piercing. Check. Perfect face. Check. Tattoos all over. Check. Perfect fucking body. Fitness. Fucking Instagram. Fucking fitness model. I just showed you two. I showed her to some of you guys. I'll fucking show you guys after. I don't give a shit. I won't show you her name, though. Otherwise, you sick perverts be like, hey. Hey, bitch. Aaron's been talking about you. You want to see the field report? Bunch of fucking weirdos, dude. So, what was the last thing I said about that? Oh, yeah. So then they're going to some shithole venue, and I don't want to go to the shithole venue. So they wanted to go to Brothers in fucking Columbus, Ohio. Just dog shit, man. I hate it there. It gives me a stomach pain when I walk into that place. So they want to go there. She's hitting me up at 2 a.m. Hey, come to this strip club. We get to the strip club, and they don't want to go in because it's $20 a person. So I'm like, that fucking works for me. So she just ends up coming home with me, and we end up smashing. But this was just a quick little fucking, this was like a 10, 15-minute interaction that I had with this girl at the very beginning of the night. But it was like a solid lead, right? And I have a whole list of things that I want to talk about, during this speech. And this is kind of a little further down the line, but something I really, really want to get to here is I talked earlier about how one of the big problems is guys not filling up the lead funnel, right? However, a big part of filling up the lead funnel is closing even when it doesn't feel amazing to close, okay? So I don't know if that really makes sense right out of the gate of me saying it, but I'm going to elaborate upon that because this is something that, again, bro, just the longer I run Evolution Daily, the longer I'm working with guys, I see patterns now over and over and over again. And this is a big pattern that I'm noticing among so much guys. And so I want to make sure that like you guys aren't doing this, okay? So you go in, you talk to a girl, and it just seems okay, right? You have those ones. She's not afraid of me. She's not trying to bail, but she's definitely not in love with me. And she definitely isn't like fucking staring at my cock right now, wanting to fuck. It's just whatever, right? And so what'll you do most of the time, okay? And I assume at least somebody in this room has done this or does do this, okay? So it doesn't feel that great, so you just go, all right, well, have a good one. And she's like, yeah, you too. And you go wandering off, right? Those girls are what I like to refer to, and what a lot of other guys like to refer to as well, as maybe girls, okay? So they're not no's because they're not, hey, I have a boyfriend, bye. Or, I gotta go, bye. Those are no girls. Yes girls are the ones that are like, yeah, no, totally, we should hang out. Oh my God, yes, please, let's do it. Those are the yes girls, right? These are the maybes. And the maybes, the gray area, that's where you're leaving behind opportunity, okay? Because most of the time, all right, especially if you're focused on, I see a lot of well-dressed dudes in here. I see a lot of, in-shape guys in here. This is good, right? If you're a fucking decent-looking guy and you're talking to some of these girls, okay, and they're just kind of not feeling it that much, it almost always, and this is something that I'm like fucking pioneering talking about because I don't get why no one else has talked about this, is that all of these girls have horrific social anxiety, okay? All of these maybe girls, I use the word horrific, that's a bit dramatic, okay? It might not be horrific, like they're not fucking like, fuck! They're not freaking out, but they're just not in that headspace, okay? You're watching Evolution Daily videos and doing fucking 6 approaches a day and like, you got some fucking vocal coach or some bullshit, whatever self-development shit you're doing all the time. She is getting drunk, she's probably hungover, she's watching Netflix, she's on Instagram all day, which so many studies are coming out now and showing is like rotting our brains, which is why I'm such a big proponent of taking phone breaks. I do shit all the time where I try to just leave my phone at home for an hour, hour and a half. I'm going to go to the gym, then I'm going to go for a walk, I'm going to the grocery store, I'm going to bring my money, I'm going to make sure I'm not going to die out there without my phone, and I step away from that shit. And that really helps me because especially running an online business, essentially, yes, I'm doing this and I do the boot camps, but it's primarily an online business. I'm online all fucking day staring at that screen, right? And then now I'm on fucking Instagram all day, and now I approach a real human being, and I'm like, I'm so used to just seeing the fucking two-dimensional version of this person, and now here's real people. It can be overwhelming, So take these phone breaks, right? But understand again, these girls are having social anxiety. So the way that I'm talking to you guys right now, okay, I sound fucking insane. People don't talk like this. No. Listen, people don't talk like this, right? And I talk to you guys like this because I don't give a fuck, dude. I know you guys don't mind the hype. You guys want the energy, right? I'm coming into fucking X, dude, right? Fucking yeah, right? You guys want the energy. But if I'm talking to a girl, do you hang out at Standard? Do you, bitch? Do you know what it means to hang out at Standard? Right? They don't want that. So when I notice that a girl has, some social anxiety, I fucking pull back so much, dude. I'm talking quieter and slower. And I'm making less fucking eye contact, okay? You've seen 10 videos where it's like, eye contact is really important for fucking confidence and shit, right? Like it shows that you're confident if you're making like hard eye contact. Yes, absolutely it does, okay? But at the same time, this girl that's very nervous talking to you, just assuming she's going to be shorter than you, okay? Typical female's a little bit shorter. If you're fucking staring her down, right? Just fucking staring. If you're fucking staring her down, dude, do you want to hang out Thursday? You want to fucking hang Thursday? Give me your fucking phone number, right? So I'm sorry. No, but seriously, right? It's like, so I will intentionally not make as much eye contact. Now, difference between going like this, so right, I'm looking at the girl right here, right? Difference between, and then we just ended up blah, blah, blah. That's like low confidence, right? However, I'm talking to the girl, I'm looking at her, and then I'm thinking, I look up, that's better for confidence. That's I'm thinking of what to say next kind of thing. So, so we were then on Saturday, I think we were at, where were we? It was either Oddfellows or, have you been to Oddfellows? I give it an easier balance. You see what I'm saying? And I give it that easier balance. I slow my pace down a little bit. I actually throw in intentional hesitation. I made a live video about this yesterday. Every single time I talk to a girl, I could do it without a pause, without an without a or a or fucking just these thinking little hesitant things, right? I could always do it if I wanted to, but I throw in hesitation to seem more legitimate and also to seem more, to leave those gaps for her to have the opportunity to kind of think about what she's saying, right? So listen to me, okay? I want this to kind of be a bit of a challenge for you guys. I want you guys, I want you to do challenges where you go out and you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to do 10 approaches during this day game session. I'm going to do 10 approaches during this night game session, okay? And I want you to, no matter fucking what, no matter how bad it goes, at the very least, now I prefer for you to number close smoother and better than what I'm about to tell you, but smoother and better requires more thought process, right? It requires more, if you're already nervous, if you're already freaking out, then I don't want to give you this whole script right now that I want you to say. But I want you to fucking at least say the words, I want to take you on a date sometime, okay? She's a little awkward, she's a little nervous, she's fucking, yeah, so then I finished up at NYU and I want to take you on a date sometime. Just because you don't know. She might be looking at you and all of the biology in her body is like, I want this guy's fucking child right now. But she's just nervous and weird because she's on Instagram all day, okay? So just say those words and don't leave that opportunity on the table. I decided recently after, what was the big turning point? That trip was crazy. That was a major growing experience, traveling around the country, doing seminars, meeting all of you guys, meeting face to face the people that are typically just commenting or whatever, really meeting guys that are like, yeah, dude, I fucking love your videos and all of that. And that's been a really big game changer for me because it's been like, whoa, dude, I almost feel more of a responsibility, I almost just feel more like, wow, I've got to keep putting out positive content that helps with your dating life and your overall life and just everything. And it's been a few other factors, but I've just recently decided to do right and kill everything, right? To Drake, okay? Drake says in one of his songs, and I don't know if it's true or not, but he says, do right and kill everything is what Drake stands for. That's what he says in a song. I think he just, put it together and made it up. But I'm just doing it, man. I'm just done. And for you guys, you may be watching me a year ago and been like, oh, wow, he's like a hustler. He's hustling hard. He's doing this and that and fucking whatever. And yes, but I'm in a place now where I just feel like I can be going even fucking harder. And so my goal is to instill that into you guys. Because I know you motherfuckers can go harder than you are now. I don't care how hard you're going right now. You can go fucking harder, right? Can you go harder? Yeah! We have to go harder! Seriously though, I don't fucking know, dude. My plane, I was so sick doing this one-on-one boot camp in Boston a couple weeks ago. I was so physically ill. I did that meat diet. You guys see me post about the carnivore diet? I think I did it for 2 weeks and my immune system shut down. Because everything that can go wrong with you did. It wasn't this isolated illness. It was my whole body shut down, okay? And I was on that plane and I wanted it to crash, bro. I was literally dude, I just hope this fucking plane crashes so I don't have to do this boot camp. I was so sick that I was in Boston thinking of how I'm going to text this kid and cancel on him. That's how fucking ill. I was already there, right? It was I got all the fucking, the fucking energy and strength up to just get out there. And I'm thinking maybe I'll feel better tomorrow and blah, blah, blah. I get out there and I'm literally laying in bed fuck, I'm about to have to cancel on this kid. But then I just summoned energy from the universe. And I'm not even fucking with you. I passed out for another 30 minutes, okay, before I had to go meet up with this kid. I passed out for 30 minutes, and I wake up feeling fucking incredible. Swear to God, 7:30 hits, and I am back to just death and destruction, dude. And I felt bad because the kid's dude, you want to go out with me tonight? Because it was a day game boot camp. And I was like, dude, you don't get it. I almost canceled on you, man. I almost canceled on you, right? But while I was sick, okay, this other weird thing happened again while I was sick, where I told you everything went wrong, right? I had gingivitis or something, bro. Eating even scrambled eggs, my mouth was in terrible pain. And I was so physically unable to do talking hurt. I would have canceled this speech if I had that same pain I had during this time, right? And I was at this place where I was so physically unable to work that while I was in that place, I was thinking to myself, when I am healthy, I'm going to go so fucking hard at everything just because I can, right? Like, you see these fucking people, man, and it sucks. You see these people that are, the people with, like, the little legs, and they're in, like, that electric wheelchair, like, their whole life, and they have to dude, like, God, what they wouldn't give to be what we all are, which is fucking able-bodied males, right? Like, what they wouldn't give to have that, right? So I was sick, and I was thinking that, and I was like, as soon as this is gone, I'm going to start taking tons of herbs so I never get sick again. And I have been. I've been taking fucking garlic, turmeric, curcumin or some bullshit, astragalus root, fucking just tons of stupid herbs, right? And whether they work or not, I believe they do. So I don't think I'm ever going to get sick again, okay? But I decided I'm going to make sure I never get sick again. And I'm going to go super hard at fucking losing weight. I'm going to go hard at my fashion. I'm going to go hard at my business. I'm going to go hard at gaming. So I've been doing all of those things right now more than I basically ever have. And they're contradicting goals. It's hard sometimes, right? Like, what do they tell you? If anybody here has ever like started their own business or like fucked with a business or anything, they'll tell you like, listen, man, you're a young guy, and I'm telling you the one thing that's going to get in the way. What's the one thing they'll tell you is going to get in the way of a business? Girls. Fucking women, bro. Chasing girls. Well, here's the thing, okay? Like, you have to understand, okay? I actually have to. It's like part of the gig. Because otherwise, if I don't, then I get a reputation of being the guy that isn't actually going out, and it's a whole thing. So I have to balance that, right? Like, I have to balance my fucking going out and gaming and my business. But lately, I've been working with this energy coach. Have any of you guys heard me talking about this chick? So I call her an energy coach, which she doesn't like. She calls herself a spiritual counselor. To me, she's like a performance coach and an energy coach. She has me performing in life, I feel, at such a high level by getting rid of so much bullshit baggage in my brain. Do you guys realize how physically tired you will actually be from having like negative thoughts and defeating thoughts? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, bro. And I'm not kidding, and I keep talking about this, but I just feel like I have an endless amount of energy, and a big part of that is from releasing so much bullshit I had in my head, Just a quick example, because I don't want to just leave that as an open end. I want to like explain one of the big ones. Dude, I just kind of was always running on the defensive. I just always felt for so long like it was me against the fucking world, dude. And like people are like trying to like pull one over on me. I see another pickup coach's video pop up on my timeline. I'm like, that fucking idiot. He doesn't even fucking pull. Look at his bullshit fucking content or whatever. And I wouldn't put that out publicly, okay? Because my public thing is to never beef with any of these guys, because I think it makes you look weak to really be beefing with your competition and stuff like that, right? But these were thoughts that I had, and I would go out and, dudes get into my set, and I immediately just start getting kind of like, I'm going to fucking have to fight this guy. It's about to go down. It was just me against everyone. Really good example here. Really, really good example of this here at this seminar today, okay? Before I went and did these seminars, I announced them, right? And I started thinking of ways I can get out of doing them. I'm literally like, I can't believe I just announced that. I can't imagine myself. And the anxiety would come at weird times. I would literally be watching Game of Thrones, and life is amazing. I'm fucking in my warm room, blanket, fucking fan, my cool plants and my lights, and watching this amazing show on my amazing TV. And I start like, oh my God. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm about to have to get in front of all of these people and talk about pickup. Oh my God, dude. Like, are you worthy of like really doing that? Yes, on paper, like you get laid like fucking crazy and fuck hot girls. So yes, you're fucking worthy of doing it. But in your head, you're like, but I'm less, like I'm just not, they're all going to be judging me. They want a perfect speech. They want a perfect seminar. And I was just thinking, I'm going to show up here and just get fucking judged like crazy. And now I'm just like, no, we're co-creating here, okay? Like that's what we're doing. Is like I'm coming here to just, I'm already awesome. I know I'm the shit, okay? I'm here to present some knowledge that has helped me to get to this place, and now I'm bestowing it upon you guys, so that way hopefully after this you'll take some fucking action on it And so having that mindset has helped me to not be so fucking self-conscious and thus not be up here like, fuck, dude, god damn it, I have to do this fucking shit. And I'm up here and I feel pretty confident. I feel pretty fucking good, okay? And developing that level of confidence, even thinking about these seminars and shit, and taking that out with me in the world, like, no, these people aren't against me. This girl wants me to be good at game. You guys know that women want you to be good at game, right? Like, do you understand that women want you to do this and to do it well? I don't know if you guys know this or not. Before a couple of you guys got here, I was talking about how so much of pickup is literally digging through this fucking coal mine to find the diamonds, okay? I'm not saying it's a numbers game, but what I'm saying is that a lot of people fucking suck shit and they're dog shit people. If I go talk to fucking 100 dudes, 50 of them are going to be dog shit people, okay? And so it's the same thing goes with women, right? So you're going to go out and you're going to have it in your head by these girls that reject you and they're mean about it. You ever had a girl be mean to you in the field?
No reason.
God. Ouch, dude. Like, why are you being mean now? I'm just trying to improve my dating life. And you're going to be mean to me right now? What the fuck? It hurts, okay? And so you'll have those ones, and those are the ones that you always remember, right? I remember some fucking crazy rejections I've got. I almost had a girl 2 weeks ago at that Boston boot camp slap me in the fucking face. Hand ready, bro. Hand ready. Okay? So I'm sitting and we're talking, and I'm telling her at this time I'm on the carnivore diet, right? And I'm sitting and she's standing, and I'm on a bench, the student's over here talking to the sister or whatever, and I'm telling her about the carnivore diet. We start talking about keto, whatever. It turns out, actually, she used to live in Ohio. We have a really good rapport. She's a cute, blonde chick, whatever, okay? We're talking, and she goes, yeah, keto's hard. I did it for a little while, blah, blah, blah. It actually really helps if you just have, like, some carrots laying around to munch on all day. And my brain immediately goes, I'm a sick fuck, guys, okay? I just want a disclaimer here. I'm a sick fuck, okay? And my brain immediately goes, I want to munch on you all day. I am not kidding. I really said it. She goes, it really helps to have some carrots to munch on all day. And I was like, I want to munch on you all day. And she goes, do you have any, she's standing up now, and she's like, and she's been standing up, and I'm sitting, right? So this is me, like, just picture like a scared little boy wearing a dirty gray t-shirt with pizza stains, and I'm sitting here, and she's like, do you have any idea how offensive that just was, and how degraded you just made me feel as a woman? And I'm like, I thought we had a good rapport. I don't know, I thought it was funny. And she's like, this is my fucking sister who I haven't seen in months. And that was just, and I was like, she didn't hear it. And then the girl goes, yes, I did hear it. After, like, she's talking to my student, right? And this chick is like just ranting to me about how fucking offended she was. And I was just like tensing my face. I was just like, fuck, here we go. So savage, right? No, but so fucking, she just was about to hit me. I know, that was cool, yeah. So she wanted to hit me. And, that was a bullshit thing to say. I really shouldn't have said that. I should have been more respectful. But, again, jumping on opportunities with women, I jump on opportunities for jokes too, bro. I'm trying to take all the joy and all of the fun I can have out of this life and just fucking embrace it, right? That's what I'm trying to do. So if I can make a munching joke with you as a stranger, I'm going to make it. But anyway, so you're going to have in your head, just time after time after time that, like, fuck, you guys ever feel like you're ruining somebody's day? Like you're interrupting their day. Like they just don't want to be fucking talked to. Okay, guess what? The helpful advice is over here. This is another tightrope of game. Here's the helpful advice, okay? You never are. They want you to approach. Trust me. They fucking want you to seduce them, and they want to be seduced, and every girl wants to fuck. And then here's the truth. You're interrupting some girls' days, and they're annoyed. Okay? And they're fucking annoyed. I don't care. What? A girl had to... What am I doing? Am I coming up and fucking grabbing you? No. Am I coming up and saying, hey, I love your fucking tits? No. Am I doing anything offensive? Am I doing anything that would negatively affect her in any fucking way? Absolutely not. Okay? And if you're doing day game and you're doing shit like that, it's not funny, it's not cool, it's not ballsy, it's just bad game. Right? It's just bad game if you're doing any of that. So, what am I doing is I'm going up, I'm presenting myself as a man. and I'm saying fucking hello, or I'm pretending I need directions somewhere, or I'm fucking pretending to recognize her, or I'm saying, hey, what's up? I thought you were fucking cute. I'm just going up and speaking to a female. And if she can't handle that, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. Because here's the thing. I've gone up and I've done this to girls, and I've ended up providing so much positivity to their life, okay? Whether it's with good dick, good dates, good fucking conversation. I have crazy text messages from girls. I have a crazy text message from a girl that I hooked up with like 2 years ago here in New York City. Okay, we're fucking DMing right now. She wanted to meet up for breakfast this morning, and I didn't want to do breakfast because like, oh, let's go fuck after these pancakes. Like, you're stuffed to the brim with dough. Let's go fuck now. I didn't want to do breakfast. But I have a crazy text message from this girl where she's just like, honestly, like, I was just really at a place where I didn't know what I really wanted to do with my life after the internship, and you just really helped me to realize that, like, I do have more time, and that if I wanted to blah, 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 just this long thing, right? And I fucked this girl, and we went to the park together, and it's just like, so if I wouldn't have went up to that girl out of fear that, like, oh, she might feel a little uncomfortable, oh my God, then I wouldn't have provided that to her in her life, and I wouldn't have had the awesome value that I got out of her. She was cool as fuck, you know? So you have to put all of your focus. Tony Robbins talks about this. Tony Robbins in Awaken the Giant Within, he talks about selective focus. And selective focus means that if you're just learning how to ski, someone throws you on a black diamond and you're flying down a hill and you don't know how to stop, and there's an equal amount of space as there are trees, if you're focusing on the trees and staring at them thinking, I don't want to hit the tree, I don't want to hit the tree, then you hit the fucking tree, okay? And if you focus on the space and you say to yourself, I'm going to hit that fucking space right now, then that's what you're going to do, okay? So in all of this, fucking day game, night game, is there going to be negative? Absolutely, no matter what, across the board. And if you've never had a negative experience in any of these, then you're not fucking gaming right, okay? You should have harsh rejections. You should have girls being mean to you. You should have girls rejecting you. You should have girls texting you later and being like, hey, that made me really uncomfortable what you said. Like, you should have this shit. Otherwise, like, you're really not being polarizing enough. You're not being masculine enough with these females, okay? But do you put all of your focus onto those times and think, fuck, that could happen again? I might get that fucking weird text. I might get that girl that rejects me. No, dude. You have to go out with a killer instinct fucking mindset. I am going out tonight, and there is no reality that exists in which I don't pull, okay? Across the fucking multiverse, all alternative universes that exist, in whatever wormhole across the fucking universe, in every single one of them, I pull tonight. That's what happens. Are you guys pulling tonight? Yes! You're fucking pulling tonight. Jesus Christ. Listen to me. Do you think that pulling looks clean? Okay, again, I asked you guys earlier to raise your hand, and you don't, whatever, just fucking do it. Just don't be a pussy about it. Raise your hand if you have had a night game pull. You pulled a girl from the bar and you had sex with her. Raise your hand if that's happened to you. Okay, awesome. So some of you guys have pulled, some of you guys have not. Listen to me. Night game pulls are very rarely clean. It's very fucking rare that you go in and you're just, hey, how's it going? I'm Aaron. And she's like, oh, hey, I'm Rebecca. Yeah, what brings you to this bar tonight? Oh, you know, we're just out having some friends. It's Becky's fucking birthday. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm out with my boys too. They're actually over there. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're just, yeah, you live around here? Yeah, I live over near, it's kind of down over by, oh, okay, yeah, perfect. I'm actually kind of over there too. Oh, really? That's so funny. I feel like I've seen you over there. You want to get out of here or something? Yeah, let's go. You want to suck my dick in the Uber on the way home? Yeah, I'm totally down. Let's do it. That's never a night game pull, okay? It's happened. I have had very, very fucking clean first one's coming to mind years ago, that fucking French girl and her little German friend, right? We just meet them, no resistance, buy them drinks, have fun with them, they come home, fuck, whatever. Like, it happens. Very clean pulls do happen. However, what does it more often look like? It looks more often like I'm talking to her over here. She kind of loses some interest because she's scatterbrained and hot and young. She's over here now, and I see these guys that are buying her drinks. And I have a self-defeating thought, and I think, fuck, they're so much taller than me, and they're wearing suits, and they're older, and fucking whatever. I have some bullshit gay-ass little thought. I tell myself to shut the fuck up and be a fucking man and be a pimp, and I go and fucking game other girls. Now that girl's on her own again. Hey, what the fuck? Did you forget about me already? Hey, come here, whatever. Oh, thank you so much, bro. Hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you, dog. Thank you. Do you want us to have the door closed? Is this okay? Okay, great, thank you. So, more often than not, My life is a joke, okay? We're at lunch earlier and I'm just ranting about fucking horrible shit and I look over and there's old people like, what's happening? No, so, let me make sure this mic is still good. I want to get it pointed up so it's the best audio. Okay, so more often than not, it's that situation, okay? Again, I just left off with the girl that's, she's drinking and whatever with these guys. I run into her again. Oh, did you fucking forget about me already? Blah, blah, blah. This and that, whatever. I lose her. Now she's out by the fucking street meat stand and she's about to eat street meat. And you gotta stop them before they eat street meat. You guys know this, right? You have got to get to them before food gets to them. It's the worst. I've seen, okay, I don't, listen, okay? I don't talk shit about other pickup companies, okay? But I've seen other pickup companies preach just this nonsense and seen them do this nonsense of like taking girls to get food before a poll. Like, oh, we know this cool pizza shop that's right over here. Oh, hey, there's this fucking whatever. Do you know what happens when you have a girl whose pussy's wet and she's DTF because you've been fucking grinding and making out and biting on her neck? Do you know what happens when now she's drinking Diet Coke and she's got grease down her chin and fucking pepperoni pizza and she's with fucking cheese dripping down her gullet, okay? Do you think she's now like, oh, I'm still going to fuck this guy now? No, she's getting tired, okay? She's getting tired. She's getting full. You ever hear bitches complain about being bloated? Okay? Whether they're on their period or not, bro, they get bloated when they eat food. Like, I feel so fat, I just ate. Because, like, you feel grosser. You guys ever eat a lot of food and then you're like, oh, I really want to fuck something now? No, dude. Like, you don't feel that. You fucking perverts. You're like, yeah, actually. Every time I'm like, yeah, you guys are fucking disgusting, so you probably do, perverts. No, but don't take girls to get food when you're trying to pull them. It's so bad. You got to get to them before you get the food. And so that's what happens, right? You're out by the street meat stand. She's like fucking, it's slow motion, right? She's handing the $1. She's handing like the $3. It's like, no. And you grow up and like grab the fucking Italian sausage and throw it across the fucking street so she doesn't eat it. And then you're like, hey, I just called this cab. Come here, the cab's right here. And she's like, no, I have to go home with Jessica. And then you're like, Jessica, come here. Hey, I'm Aaron. I've been talking to your friend all night. Listen, I'm a fucking stand-up dude. Here's my Instagram. I'm not a serial killer. And you get her to fucking let her friend go with him. Fine, go ahead, go with him. And then you get her in the cab, okay? That's like real night game, okay? This shit is messy. It's dirty. It's gross. You can't just, it's not always going to be what you want it to be. So you'll go out night after night after night and you'll be expecting to be Ryan Gosling in Crazy Stupid Love. Okay, you want that. You want to go out looking good and like you're at the bar and like you make some eye contact down the fucking thing. You're like, get those girls a couple of shots. You get them a couple of shots, and then like they fucking twinkle their eye, whatever. And then you guys are, and then what does it actually do, right? In Hollywood, then it cuts, and the girl's riding his dick. How did he pull? Let's hear how Gosling pulled. Show me how Gosling pulled. I want to see it. I want to see him pull. Okay. So that's what you want it to look like. You want it just to cut and Emma Stone's just fucking sucking your dick. It's not going to happen that way. You're going to have to overcome so many objections. You're going to have to deal with so many rejections. You're going to have to go out and you're going to have to get like fucking humiliated a little bit, but find that part of yourself that's like, I don't really fucking care about this person. Controversial advice that I give to guys that are just beginning in game. It's controversial, okay? I say sometimes, right, which a juxtaposition here, and I'm always talking about tightropes in game, all right? Over here, okay, it's like go out and have a genuine connection. That's how you actually get laid, is by having genuine connection with a chick. So you're walking a tightrope, right? You're trying to balance these two things. That's the genuine connection. Over here, especially as like newer guys, you don't even want to treat them like people. Don't even view this as a fucking beautiful young female with a face and a heart and a pussy and a fucking whatever. View this as like a telephone pole, and I'm coming up to you to like work on my game, to work on myself. And the reason why you want to have that is because a lot of the times, especially as a newbie, you are going to weird out girls, okay? It's all about them though. That's all on them. I talked earlier about the high quality girl. Is the high quality girl that you're picturing in your mind, is she going to get really weirded out by you just coming up and like saying hello and maybe you don't sound that confident? No, it's the dummies. And they're the ones that are going to run away from you and shit. And so again, that's the shit you're going to get in your head and it's going to fuck you up. But you have to, again, go out and sometimes not even view them as people. View this as like, this is fucking 15 telephone poles that I'm going to go up and I'm going to run my game. And this is about me. This is about my growth. Because I know the facts. Here, I just get very frustrated sometimes because I've seen so many guys that fucking sucked at game. And then I'm not trying to like sell you guys on something, but like then they fucking work with me on some shit and they get good. Like it just happens. Or like I've seen guys just like in our local group, guys that fucking sucked shit forever. They didn't work with me, but like they just stuck with it. And they go home and they think about what they did right and they think about what they did wrong and they go out and they do it over and over again and you just fucking hammer it out and you put in the time. And I've seen guys actually grow, okay? I've seen guys actually get better at game. And yet so many guys, at least as far as my fucking YouTube comments would indicate, so many guys just think like this shit is not for them. Like you just think it's not for you. But it's a lonely world out here, okay? Everyone's faking everything, okay? This fucking girl, the girl that, dude, you're my homie. I'm glad you're here. The girl that you approached in Miami 2 weeks ago, and you're like, and you fucking go up to talk to her, and she just goes, "Oh my God," and like goes walking around you. Funniest moment of my life. You literally see her system overloading because she just can't talk to a stranger. And all he did was, his game was fine. He just goes up and he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And like kind of in front of her, and she just, "Oh my God," and like screams it and like runs around him. It's like, Jesus, it's crazy. But I've just seen time and time again, guys getting better at game. And, and it's just, it can be so easy to go out and fail over and over and over again. And think to yourself, oh, this isn't going to work for me. Game is for tall, good-looking white guys, okay? And I'm not a tall, good-looking white guy, so I can't get good at game, okay? That's not fucking me. And I'm not rich, so I can't fucking get good at game. Look at those guys at the tables. The guys at the tables that are buying all the girls' bottles. What if that was me? Then I could get fucking laid, but it's them and not me. There's just so many fucking excuses. But I've seen this shit work. And sometimes it'll work on a fluke. I always say so it's like, this is like a graph of your progress, right? So it's like, you start off here. Like I started off here. And I'm, 290 pounds. I have horrible acne. When I started game, not only did I have horrible acne, I also was trying this new skin thing, and so it made it worse. I was actually red all over the face too. So you have the Kool-Aid man essentially coming up to you, wasted at Charlie Bear, which I'm banned from life, for life. I'm banned from the Gateway for life, actually. But that's why all those bars are closing, because they fucking banned me. And I brought a good energy. So those bars are fucking closing now. And all the bars that I go to now, they're thriving. They're doing fucking great. You don't ban Aaron Alexander. You don't ban me. If you want to shut down Standard, then ban me. So I start off, I'm right here, okay? I'm 290 pounds, okay? I have horrible acne and a big red face. I cannot approach without alcohol, okay? I cannot do it. I'm very open about that. I don't try to hide that by any means. When I started game, I was only doing night game, and I was only getting blacked out, It took me getting more into the self-development side of all of this to be more... Dude, I would watch old RSD videos with Tyler, and I would skip past his sobriety rants. He'd be talking all about fucking bitches and whatever, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that too. And then he'd be like, but now I'm putting fucking green fucking shit in my body and people are out here ruining themselves with alcohol. And I'm like, yeah, okay, let's move along here, okay? It took a while for me to decide I'm gonna start, first off, trying game sober. Now I start doing game sober, then I end up becoming totally sober down the road, but whatever. So anyways, I start off here, and what am I doing? I don't know, I'm fucking the occasional 4, I guess, the occasional 3. Okay, just real bottom of the barrel genetic trash, okay? Just the kind of girl that right now, I remember I fucked this girl, her name, and I promise it was a female, but her name was Connor, okay? It was a female named Connor, okay? And I fucked this girl because we're walking to this thing, it's a block party, and it's called Chit Show. The street is called Chittenden, and so they call it Chit Show. Okay, me and my boys are walking to this party, and we're walking to the block party, and there's just these fat bitches and a couple of dudes up on this balcony, and we had already been drinking, and I'm carrying whatever, a thing of fucking Natty Light and whatever else, and my buddy Zorn, he's got shit, and and those girls start yelling down to us, and we're like, hey, can we come up and party, blah, blah, blah. We get up there, and again, I just now have been watching a bunch of videos of like pickup artists just grabbing girls and making out with them, and I'm wasted, so I'm fucking feeling ballsy as shit. So I just start whatever, dude. Like I start trying to grab onto this chick and make out with her, and she's down. We're fucking making out. See, now you just have me and like what are those called? Like this manatee, basically. So me and this manatee are just making out. And I'm just fucking grabbing onto her or whatever. And I go, hey, I just live like a couple blocks down this way. You want to like come? And she's like, fuck yeah. And so I take her down to my place, middle of the day. Okay, this is actually technically my first ever day game lay. But I don't count it, bro. I don't count this shit ever when I talk about my first day game lay. My first day game lay is a girl that sold me my egg salad at Kroger. So I don't count this one, but I take her down there. My friends are following me, and they're like, she's disgusting, don't do it. And she hears this, and she's like, fuck you guys. And I'm driving, they're like, stop, don't do it, whatever. Zorn ends up coming into my fucking room and spraying beer all over me and this girl while we're fucking. So now, and I'm not even wearing a condom, because I'm a disgusting person. I'm horrible. You guys look afraid, and you should. This is scary shit, okay? This could be you. So I'm raw dogging this giant fucking manatee of a person, okay? And I'm just fucking whatever. And then Zorn busts in with a shook up Natty Light and sprays it all over us, all over my bed. I had to evolve from there. I had to do something. Otherwise, that was going to be my life. And then you want to know, I haven't even gotten to the worst part. You guys want to know the worst part? Is that like afterwards, even which even at that time I felt like I was like maybe above her, like maybe, on some sort of, social cast or something, maybe she's here and I'm here. Even fucking she back then did not want to see me again. Like now I'm texting this girl out of pure desperation, because I'm not really like, I'm attracted to her. I'm like wasted some other night or whatever, and I'm horny and I just want to fuck anything. And even she won't text me back. And I'm like, no, God damn it. Because that's one of the big dangers of lowering your standards as well, is when you lower your standards big time and even they reject you. It's bad. Oh, that's worse than anything. Because you didn't even really want to do it. You're like, fine, I'll scrape the bottom of the barrel. Fine, I guess I'll fuck Jessica. And then even Jessica's like, hey, I'm just not really trying to do that. Oh my God, dude. That's brutal. But anyways, your progression, it's like, so you'll fuck these fours or whatever, and then like you'll start going up. But then every once in a while, what'll happen is you'll have this weird little spike, dude. You'll have this weird little spike where you just jumped up for some reason. Like you didn't even deserve this super fucking high quality girl, right? And somebody at the San Francisco seminar asked me, they were like, what was the peak moment that made you decide to like dedicate everything to game? And one of the peak moments was literally, I'm actually really surprised Travis isn't here, that fuck. But anyways, Travis met a girl that I instant dated yesterday at the park. I instant dated her over to Washington Square Park. She had been walking the perimeter. I was like, hey, come to the park with me, whatever. And she had asked me, oh, fuck, why am I losing my train of thought? Damn it. What was the things I just said a second ago? Right before I talked about instant dating the girl. San Francisco, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. So this girl that I instant dated yesterday, she brings up this list that she saw on BuzzFeed or something. And it's like 20 questions you ask on a first date that like get you to really know the person, right? And one of them was she goes, she's like, so what was the best, she's like, what's the best memory of your life? I was like, probably hooking up with this chick, Rachel. And she's like, really? Like, what the fuck? And she tells me hers, and it's literally like her niece falling asleep as she kissed her forehead, and it all happened at the same time and all of this shit. The question was, what is your most precious memory? And I was like, probably hooking up with this chick, Rachel. But it was just, I mean, even to this day, I don't know. I've definitely slayed some hotties, but it's like to this day, something about like, first of all, her just universal attractiveness, like what anyone would think of her, super hottie. Second of all, just the sexual chemistry, though. Because sometimes you'll fuck a really hot girl, and you'll be like, that was good because, like, yeah, her body was, like, there and it was fucking hot and whatever, but, like, you know. But then you'll have other girls that, like, really do it for you, even if they're not as hot, right? This girl was all of that. It was a cold approach. We would go hiking together. We were drinking together. We were in fucking love for 2 weeks. She goes back to Purdue and ghosts me and blocks me on everything. Broke my heart. And so it made me decide that, like, probably from a very unhealthy place at that time, but it made me decide that I'm going to dedicate everything to this, okay? And you have to have those fucking moments where you're going to decide that you're going to dedicate everything to this. Like, you have to. And I'm not saying it has to be your entire life forever, okay? But what I am saying is that for periods of your life, you have to go through intense immersion, okay? Like, you fucking have to. And my whole thing with Thrive was all about, give me 1 second. So, my whole thing with Thrive was all about integrating day game into your day-to-day life, right? Being able to go out and meet women as you're going to the gym, going to fucking wherever, to work, this and that, okay? I say the very beginning of the program, this is about immersion into integration. So then I talk to guys that are getting in a day game and they're like, oh, I'm doing what you're always talking about, like integrating it. I'm just doing an approach here and there. No, motherfucker. An approach here and there is not enough. Like, you have to be like, okay, for the next 2 weeks, other things may suffer, but I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to number close as many girls as I can. I'm going to fucking go on dates with as many of them as I possibly can. I'm going to fucking go insane. And you have to have these immersion periods of doing that. And you have to consciously make the decision that I am going to dedicate everything to getting good at this. Because guess what, dude? Once you get good at this, okay, I'm not trying to sell you guys on some shit. So I'm not going to tell you, you have to game every day for the rest of your life to stay sharp. Guess what, motherfucker? You don't. I believe right now, if you lock me up in that fucking closet over there and let me out in a month, and then you're like, Aaron, go approach, I'm going to fucking pull in 20 minutes. No, not really. No, but I'm going to take like a fucking 30 minutes to warm up, to get used to it again. And then I'm going to have some solid fucking approaches, dude. I'm going to, like, you might have to warm up after a break, but it doesn't really go away. So every fucking month of your life that passes that you're not good at game because you haven't taken that immersion period of, and I'm talking like a mental immersion too, bro. I'm talking like watching the videos. I'm talking about like you're out for 6 hours a day and then you're watching videos for 4. Like, watch all... Dude, I have so many good videos. My videos are incredible. Let's be real here, okay? I have so many good videos. And the thing is like, if you go back, right? Everyone wants like the new, post new infield, post new fucking whatever. I get it. But also, how about you go back to like February of 2 years ago where I dropped just like 8 gems in a month? You know? There's just good shit. Watch mine, watch other people's. I don't care. But make that decision that like this is going to consume you. Almost in an unhealthy way, okay? The most fit fucking people in the world. Are they really like, do they have like the healthiest mindsets? Like the real fucking killers. Do they, Moose? Do you think so? Maybe some of them. But a lot of them, they're blasting tests. They're blasting HGH. Fuck it, dude. They want to be winners. Do you want to be a winner?
Fuck yeah!
All right, then blast testosterone. Yeah! Steroids. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Let's do this. Okay, but in all seriousness, listen, I'm telling you, there's a very, very good chance that you're going to be a complete fucking loser. Oh no. Let's look at the fucking odds, okay? Now, first of all, you being at this seminar, I'm literally not... I can't even express how serious I am. You might like giggle or something because I'm joking or whatever, but I'm not. You guys are literally better than everybody by even being at this seminar, okay? And yes, there are... I'm just saying, it's like, yes, there's like these rare fucking born winner, whatever they are, athletes, politicians, fucking finance, whatever they are, somehow, man, they made it through. They had a really strong father figure that like instilled these crazy self-development principles into them while they were in sports, and they were genetic mutants, so they were amazing at football, and whatever leads to you being a natural winner, okay? That is 0.00001% of the population, okay? Most people, as you move through this world, even on my list of topics, I remember it right now, I wrote out that I wanted to talk about this, specifically what I'm saying, because most people have lost the vibrance of life. All right? Most people that are going around out here, they are fucking ants. Okay? They are ants. Don't giggle. No, I'm kidding. They are ant people, okay? And what they're doing is they've got the queen, right? The queen is whoever. The queen is your wife. The queen is your child support. The queen is your fucking boss at work or whatever it is. And their entire life is just fucking meandering through life blind because ants don't have eyes. I don't know if you guys know this. Fucking, they're moseying around blind and they're collecting the crumbs and they're bringing it back to the queen and they're just surviving. They're only surviving, right? So what are the different levels here? You've got surviving, you have thriving, and then you have flourishing, okay? Survival, thriving, flourishing, okay? Survival, you're doing the bare minimum, you're eating food, you're staying alive, you're making a little bit of money, whatever. Thriving, you're doing pretty fucking well for yourself. You feel like you're on the up and up, all right? What is flourishing though, okay? A tree that is surviving is just there. It's a tree that's just there. A thriving tree is kind of like it's growing or whatever. But then guess what, bitch? There's something after thrive. Oh, write this down for my next course. Flourish. No, I'm kidding. No, dude, flourish. How to fuck from Night Game. Okay, but the next level is flourishing, right? And it's fucking creating flowers or fucking avocados or some shit. So it's like creating and putting out into the world for others' benefit, okay? So you can hit these different levels, and most people are in survival. A lot of people are dying from an inability to even survive, which that sucks. That's not even like, I'm not even talking about that. Like homelessness and poverty is a real thing. That sucks. But but most people are just surviving and they're not doing anything that keeps them sharp, okay? I saw an article a while ago and it said one way that you can avoid Alzheimer's, okay? Alzheimer's, essentially your brain is starting to just like totally shut down on you or whatever. They tell older people to take different routes from work. Take different routes home. Have you guys heard this before? Take a different route home. Because what happens as an older person is you just get so in your routine. You get so in your routine. Your coffee in the morning and you're this and that. And you're just older. You're living in the suburbs. Your house has been paid off. You have this career, whatever it is. And most people's careers are very, you're at a cubicle of some sort. You're doing something very, non-stimulating, right? And so they tell you, hey, to switch up that routine a little bit, go out and fucking, take a different route home, okay? What are we doing? All right? We're going out and having new experiences all the time, okay? Why do I go to a new city outside of Evolution Daily? Because I've traveled when I wasn't doing Evolution Daily shit. Why do I go to a new city? Is it to see the sights and fucking, oh, cool, the Eiffel Tower. Oh, how fucking amazing. No, it's because I want to day game and fuck girls. That's the only reason I come to any city. People are like, you should go check out this art museum. No, I shouldn't. No, show me the busy street. That's what the fuck I'm there for, okay? But that keeps my brain alive. Game will literally keep you young. You have to have a couple of things. You have to be doing things throughout your day-to-day life, not every day, but a few times a week, okay? You have to have things that are keeping you fucking working mentally, bro. Work mentally. You know what I mean? Game is, for all of you guys here at this fucking pickup seminar, I want you to be gaming every week. Brand new experiences, new conversations with strangers, having to think about something for a second, having to dig into that bag of tools. Oh, let me pull out that Justin Bieber line. Having to fucking, improvise because she's saying, no, I'm actually sleeping over at her house, whatever. And now you got to go talk to the friend when you've built so much rapport over here with fucking Courtney. You don't want to have to deal with Fat Sam. No one wants to deal with Fat Sam. Okay? You don't want to have to put up with it, but now you do. And what does that do? That opens your brain up even more. You're over here talking to Fat Sam now. Okay? Game livens you up. You have to have that. You have to have things in your life that you're doing on a daily basis or on a weekly basis that are keeping you fresh and new. It could be building things, bro. You can build tables. It could be playing paintball. It could be going out and buying guns and going to the fucking gun range, bro. Fucking just crazy shit, okay? It could be Toastmasters, bro. I've been thinking about joining Toastmasters now that I'm doing all this shit. I might do some fucking Toastmasters, get some speeches. I don't know. Do shit that keeps your brain alive, that switches up your routine all the time. So that's one thing that you have to have. The other thing that you have to have in order to live a fucking happy life, in my opinion, is excitement about the future, okay? So an excitement about where your future is going. Because I remember times where I absolutely had no excitement and I had only fear. I had only fear of the future. I would think Hadia, my spiritual counselor, she tells me that I was really bad at negative future fantasizing. You guys negative future fantasize? You ever think about your future and just think like, fuck, this is going to be the worst, like, I'm gonna have to deal with this, and I'm gonna have to put up with that, and like whatever, and like it's not gonna work out for me, or whatever. What you're doing is you're living right here now in this moment, okay? None of you are alive or doing anything anywhere else other than right here, right now in this room. And yet, even if you guys' fucking minds are wandering off, because I'm just up here screaming about nonsense, your mind might be wandering off to a place of anxiety, and it might be about something in the future. It might be something you're regretting from the past. This might happen to you as you're laying in bed. And so, although in that moment you should have ultimate and utter and complete gratitude for where you are in that moment, for where you are in this moment, you are creating a problem. You have chosen, I'm not going to be happy right now. I'm not going to have gratitude for this moment. I'm going to start thinking about when I'm 35 and start freaking the fuck out. I'm going to start thinking about being 45 and alone and fucking sad and shit. And I'm going to start wigging out right now, even though everything's good. Just like, to bring this back full circle, like I said, I'm laying there in my bedroom watching Game of Thrones, enjoying my life. I'm so happy. And then I start thinking about the seminars and like, oh, I don't know if I can do those. I don't know if I'm worthy. Oh, let me think about that one panic attack that I had of like the 500 times I've publicly spoken. Let me just put all my focus onto that and think that that's going to happen again. You're going to freak the fuck out, Aaron. No, you're not going to. So put all of your selective focus towards what is probably most likely going to be an extremely positive experience for you as you continue to live life. So yeah. Hunter, where are we at on time?
We're about, it's been like 2 hours.
What?
Yeah.
What time is it right now?
9.
It's 9?
Yeah.
Oh, so we started at 7:30. So it's been about an hour and a half.
Right.
Okay, dope. All right, that's my speech. Fucking yeah! Yeah! Woo! Thank you. Thank you guys for coming.